All right. I know we were talking about it just a little while ago, but who wants to recap what happened? Because I know it's been a minute for some people.
Well, I can recap, I guess, what happened up at the station, more or less.
Everything's fucked.
That's the short of
TLDR.
it.
Great summary. Great summary.
The longer
TLDR
version.
version. Everything is fucked.
Yep. The longer version was that Jukes had gotten up to deck C and found the guy that him and Anderton were talking to over the radio, so to speak, and he was gonna get him back onto the shuttle when, surprise, surprise, a Xeno came up and it ended up killing the survivor. I think his name was Brendan, or Rip Brendan. And Jukes managed to get the Xeno like away from the shuttle and tried to attack it, but failed. And his fate is unknown. But yeah, likely a Xeno took him away to the hive, perhaps. But according to, as far as I presume, Anderton knows, tried to go over the comms, and there's a static. And then actually, before all that went down, I think Anderton also talked to the pilots of the one ship, the one transport ship.
The Noah, which was the transport ship that has all the colonists in hypersleep waiting to go home.
Right.
But it's currently locked to the station.
Yep. So that happened. And for now, we're going to leave Jukes' fate unknown, and I will be picking up Sosa, which is one of the Marines, with that's with Ransom and Sharp.
Yep. And on the other side, a bunch of other stuff that happened. Either one of you two daring explorers want to recap your adventures?
Oh, down in the caves? Okay, so, if you can't hear it, that's the internal screaming. But, people were still missing, so Nelson tried to recoup with Ransom, and then we all more or less meandered down to the the spooky pyramid orb place with all the mazes and whatnot, and got ourselves in a bit of a pickle where half the minor peoples like switch sides, and yeah, so we're kind of fighting two fronts, so to speak, with the xenomorph and the brainwashed miners. But I think we got that taken care of, kind of, hopefully, knock on wood.
Where you are, there is no wood.
I think that kind of summarizes things.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
All right. Well, last time we started with you guys, so this time I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Sean and his predicament.
No.
All alone.
So Sean, you are in the shuttle by yourself, and you just heard what you are pretty sure is the last that you're gonna hear of Jukes. What are you gonna do next?
Don is going to tab over to the comm and talk to I don't think I wrote his name down. I had his name. The pilot of the transport that's attached to the station,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully he will answer that hail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he answers it almost immediately and is all like, "Yeah,
Hey, uh, I I'm in a real bad situation here.
yeah,
Our
what? Join
my
the club."
yeah, right. My pilot went into the station with the hope of releasing the docks and getting Brandon back to our shuttle, but that went as well as to be expected. And I am now trapped on the shuttle, and I have no earthly idea how to operate this thing. Do you have any kind of umbilical or or other device that could reel me in?
He's just kind of like silent for a minute. Is like, I mean, you're attached to the station, aren't you?
Uh, I'd much rather go on your ship than go onto that station. I don't want to suffer the same fate as Jukes.
Right, but even if I
Even
had
if I had something.
something to reel you in on, it would be tearing you off of the station.
Oh, good point. Yeah. Oh God. Can you reach the planet at all? With your comm system?
Uh, Only thing I've been able to pick up is shortwave
Shortwave
communications.
communication.
So out of character, does Sean could he detach the shuttle from the station? Or is it locked from inside the station?
Uh, right now it seems like any kind of like removal requires manual work.
Right, but could that be done from inside the shuttle to release
No,
the
no.
Hmm. Damn. Okay, so back into character. If sorry. Um if okay, yeah, back in character. If I were to get through the station to your umbilical, would you let me in?
This is just them being kind of having a long silence. To what end?
I certainly think there's strength in numbers. Don't you?
But I got like 300 people asleep on this ship. If just one of those things gets in here, all these people are dying.
If I make it through that station and come to your door, you're not going to let me in.
The risk is too high. Those things are fast. As soon as I get the door open and you try to get in, they could come barreling in behind you.
And I could really you I could really help you out if we get out of this whole thing. I could write a very strong letter of reference for you with Wayland Yutani. I think would be to your advantage to help me, and obviously it would help me as well. We could have a good working relationship.
Oh,
Yeah.
a very strongly, a very strongly worded letter. Gotcha. Tell me how good that's gonna work against those monsters.
Well, there is that risk, but there's also risk that you'll be attached to that station forever. And that won't help any of your 300 passengers. Or was it 3,000?
No, it's about 300.
It's not going to help any of your 300 passengers.
Look, at the very least, I can also get into a cryopod and just wait for help. And just keep the ship locked down.
Assuming it comes. Got it.
Well, if they don't, then I wouldn't be the wiser.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for your assistance. And Anderton will disconnect the connection.
As I assume he like leans back and just lets out a sigh, like pinching the bridge of his nose.
Yeah. Does Sean have like a spacesuit in there?
Yeah.
So he's going to slip into that spacesuit. I'm assuming it's a Mark 0.5 or Mark 50.
Yeah, it's your standard EVA suit.
Okay. I have that on. No. Okay, that's 2 armor, 4 air, or 5 air.
Yeah, I believe so. I should probably bring up the book and everything like that so that I have it with me, so I can look at these things.
So Sean's going to try the comm one more time to the colony in a vain effort to get in touch with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Someone will answer or leave and go through.
Say that again. You kind of cut out.
Oh, sorry. He's going to try and connect to reach out to the planet to see down to the colony.
Okay. You're not really getting anything at the moment.
Okay. So, will Sean know how to detach the shuttle? Like, is that common knowledge?
Well, unless Sean has like, done it or seen it before, probably not common knowledge, no.
Okay. So, before he slips into that suit, he's going to give himself a shot of nap relief.
Okay. And that's to calm your stress down.
Mm-hmm. Because it was pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
So now he'll slip the suit on, take a deep breath,
Do you keep like going away from the mic because you keep like going like really faint and then not?
Is this better? Does this help?
You're still really faint to me.
better?
Not really.
No.
Wait. Say it again.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, now you're good.
Okay. I don't know what if I have, because I'm not sure what's going on with that. Okay. So is this good?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just hold it here. I don't know why what's happening with that.
Maybe
Okay,
you got a wire crossed or something.
I don't know, maybe. So Sean will take a deep breath and press the button to open the door to the station.
Okay. It opens. And
And
you don't see anything.
No trace of Jukes.
Well, I mean, all you see right now is like the little umbilical corridor.
Mhm.
You know what it looks like when you get off a plane.
Yeah.
But yeah, no sign of Jukes in that specific area.
Okay. You will proceed down the umbilical.
Okay. Do you have control of your icon or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to zoom in first. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so he'll make it out to this. I guess that's a vestibule for our concourse.
Yeah.
And he'll just take a look-see around to see if there's anything that's
You find Jukes' gun on the floor.
Oh, his pistol. I will take that pistol. What
Okay.
stats of that?
A pistol's damage, I believe it's 2.
Yes.
1. Okay.
Well, so oh wait, sorry, hold on. Let me. So the bonus was a 2.
Yeah, it's a +1 attack bonus.
Correct. Yeah, it does 1
and then
damage.
it does 1 damage. Okay.
Yeah, it does. It's the 2 bonus 1 damage pistol.
Yeah.
And it's medium range.
Yep. Which is 2 rooms or 2 zones.
Yeah. So Sean will have that on his person.
Okay. When you do pick it up, you do see that the slide is locked back, showing that it is empty. But hey, you might be able to find something somewhere at some point, maybe?
Yes, maybe so. And to get to the transport that was off of, was that deck B, Bravo?
The transport?
Yeah, was that off of B?
No, like you could see it. You could see the transport ship literally looking out your window on the other side there.
Oh, so it's attached here.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. And where was it attached to the station from? Where was the mechanism for that?
Which mechanism?
You said it's locked to the station, right? And you have
Yeah,
the
it's
where's
and
where's the manual part?
well, looking around when you come out, you can see you could see the stuff that Jukes was messing around with like, you know, some levers and handles and everything like that would manually oh no, so like back here, you're still back here.
Yeah.
You're able to see like the panel that was lifted off that Jukes had lifted off to like extend it toward you and everything like that. So you may have the assumption that there is a similar panel that should be taken off probably on the other side.
Okay. Could Sean still manipulate? Could he still operate this panel to release the shuttle?
Potentially.
Okay. And the same mechanism would be here for the transport.
It is a safe assumption to make.
So Sean will very carefully. Is this just a window? Like, what are these two bars here?
Which bars?
From here to here, would he have to go around, out,
Yeah, you'd have to go around and out.
traverse? Okay.
Yeah.
So he'll do that very sneakily.
Yeah. So as you're going out that way, you kind of like look out, and you see a faint trail of blood leading out toward that way. It's not a heavy, like, it doesn't look like someone like ruptured all their insides all over the place, but you can see a small blood trail on the floor.
And where does the trail lead?
This way.
Okay, Sean will follow that trail, walking very quietly as one can in a space to
Clunk.
yeah,
Clunk.
they'll never hear me. To this stairwell, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what does he see?
So kind of like you look down in the stairwell. I don't think the actual thing is there. No, here, let me get the zoomed in image of the little transit part. Okay, God damn it. Never mind. Okay, if you have the book open to you, you go to the Novigrad station. On the second page of the map, on the lower right corner, it has that little zoomed in map piece. Oh, there we go.
Got it. Okay.
And then just for right there.
Is it not on that?
So you can see you can see that the trail, like, faintly goes down the stairs.
Goes down, so that would be going down to level D. Delta.
No, down to B.
Oh.
Yeah, the
Okay,
floors
sorry.
go up in letters.
Okay.
So A is at the very bottom, and I think F is at the top.
So go down to deck A.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a mobility roll. All right, then. You kind of start to hear this noise down the stairs.
And Sean's going to assume the fusion reactor does not sound like that. Okay, so he's going to slowly make his way back to that vestibule.
Okay.
And he's going to attempt to release the umbilical.
Okay.
So would that be
so
heavy machinery?
It would be heavy machinery. However, there's a problem here. That actually, let me see here. Let me see if. No, you know what? Sean's high as fuck. Go ahead.
What? Okay, heavy machinery.
Yep.
There's nothing. Oh, a success.
All right. You successfully remove the umbilical. Now, the problem with what you've just done is that that's open space on the other side. So, as you do that, and the umbilical begins to manually detach, you immediately begin getting sucked out of the umbilical.
So is there a way for him to run through the umbilical and leap over to the open hatch of the shuttle?
Let's see. What's an athletics roll here, if there is one? I guess it's just mobility, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Give me a mobility check.
All right. Can I just use my story point to be successful?
Sure.
Perfect.
So, as you do this, you pull the handle for the umbilical, and air immediately begins escaping out of the things, pulling you out into space. You can hear on the outside of your suit alarms start going off, and you see on the other side of you a blast door kind of closing off, like right in this area right here. As you get sucked out, but you are able to, in your I guess the adrenaline sobers you up enough that you're able to push yourself off and kind of launch yourself back into the shuttle, which is now in vacuum, inside vacuum as well. Go ahead and give me an air supply check real quick.
Sure.
All right, so you're down one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you get back into the shuttle itself and close the hatch, but it is going to take quite a while, if at all, if you're going to be able to actually repressurize the inside of the shuttle. So you might be wearing the suit for a while. But yeah, you have successfully detached the shuttle from the umbilical. However, the release of pressure has kind of caused it to drift off, and it is currently drifting toward the side of the station.
The shuttle?
Yeah.
Awesome. Great googly moogly. Okay, so Sean's going to go over to the controls and act like he knows what he's doing.
If I remember right, this thing has a minus. Is this the one that has a -2 to agility checks?
The what?
The spacesuit.
I'd have to open up my PDF because my book is. Let me see.
Which suit is it?
I believe it's the Mark 50. The standard like EVA suit, or is it just mobility checks?
The Mark 50 is just a standard air supply. The 35.
Okay, it
has
doesn't.
a-
It doesn't have any. It doesn't have any minuses then. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, the downside compared to the other one is it's not quite as armor. It doesn't
Yeah.
provide as much armor.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think that might have been the old wording for the suit because I thought I remembered like the suits gave minus in general with
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I'm.
I think that was
opening up.
just
Minus
for the
PDF.
printing of Chariot of the Gods, though.
Yeah, so the 0.35 has a -1 to agility in the revised PDF for the main book,
Hmm.
but the 5 does not.
Okay. All right then. Well, go ahead and make a piloting check then, to see if you can get the ship to at least, at the very least, stabilize itself.
This is going to be a disaster. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to push.
Can I guess Nap Relief just gets rid of stress, right? That's all it
Mhm.
does. Doesn't have any
Yeah.
doesn't have any adverse effects other than that.
I think
Not
that's-
unless you start chugging it.
Yeah.
Like if you take more than one a shift, I think it has some
Yeah.
effects.
It's one a shift.
Overdose of Nap Relief can intoxicating effects. Each dose upon the first same shift gives -1 to agility-based rolls. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I was just thinking, it's like you didn't take any before you took off, did you?
Hmm?
So you didn't take any of those before you took off, did you?
No.
Like,
Mm-mm.
okay. Making sure. All right. So yeah, go ahead and push the roll if you would like.
I will. What the devil? Okay, so no successes. 0.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you're trying to like figure out like which buttons to push to get the stabilizers to do their thing, as you see the ship just very slowly kind of drifting toward the side of the station. And as it collides with the side, you kind of just hear this inside. Well, actually, you don't. You just kind of feel like the thunk because there's no sound in vacuum. But you'd imagine the sound of metal grinding on metal as the shuttle begins to just kind of start peeling off bits of itself as it like collides and grinds with the side of the ship.
Yikes.
I mean, you'd still hear it inside the ship, though, right?
No, the inside of the thing is in vacuum now too because he opened it up
Right.
while the
Compressed.
door was open.
Right. I thought we were still inside. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the plus side, you did panic, but maybe you should be.
All right, so the ship is gliding along the station. Is that right?
More grinding along the station, but yeah.
Oh my god. I prefer gliding instead of grinding, but in this instance. Oy. Is okay. Well, I guess Sean's in for a bumpy ride.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah. So is he able to retry to gain control of this, or is this just going to
as rules is written, like you have failed a piloting roll to get the ship under control. Not once, but twice, and so I believe that it takes at least a like shift of time before you can attempt anything like that again. Per the rules. So it's kind of just one of those things where so like you don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do here.
Yep, that is absolutely true.
And so right now, like the ship is currently like grinding across like this spot right here.
Map over. Okay, where was that?
Right here. And it's currently like heading this way across the side of the station.
Great.
You think there is you think there is the possibility of one of two things happening here. One, the shuttle breaks eventually breaks apart on the side of the station, taking part of the station with it, or two, it just keeps on floating off and then eventually just kind of off into space.
Until the 8 hours has passed with the shift.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I could try again if my oxygen level had it depleted by then.
Yeah, I'm going to say that these suits definitely do not have 8 hours of oxygen.
Well, is the shuttle like repressurizing itself during that time? Or is it like not able? Is it like out of air itself and its best
So
bet would be to get back on planet side or
yeah, because usually these shuttles like they have a finite air supply that is just continuously recycled.
That's not what happens, Helium.
Now, it does have a bit of reserve air, but definitely not enough to fully like repressurize. So, if it did get to the point of making it breathable again inside the shuttle, it would be very thin air. But it would still take a while for it to do so. So what is Sean's thinking here in this current situation?
I mean, there isn't really much to do in character about that. So
I mean, is Sean thinking that he needs to get off the shuttle somehow? Is he thinking he needs to get off the shuttle in a place where there's going to be air, definitely going to be air, or is he going to just kind of ride it out, as it were?
out of character, even if he were to leap out of the ship, there's no. I mean, I just don't think his stats are good enough to like scale the station to get back inside. That's something we could try. But I think in character, he would probably try to wait it out to see if he could regain control of the ship.
Okay. See what else. So you also see the radio console blinking you see the radio console blinking.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
as
shuttle.
Yes. When you press it, you don't hear anything coming out. there's definitely somebody talking there, but you don't hear anything coming out.
Oh. I can't hear you, whoever this is. Probably damaged the comm system in this fucking shovel. Hello. Tap, 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 tap.
Let me see here. Yeah, you know, you got Comtech high enough for this. You realize that the reason you're not hearing anything is again because everything is in vacuum, and you need to patch the signal into your suit.
Oh. Well, is that something you need to roll for? Or is that something that?
Yeah, this is you're kind of on a time limit here, so go ahead and make the roll.
One success.
All right, you patch it into your suit, and the voice comes over the thing. What the hell are you doing? It is the pilot on the from the other ship.
Trying to get out of here, which is more than I can say for you.
Yeah, how successful is that so far?
Well, yeah, I know. I know. It's been a rough day.
Jesus Christ. All right, I'm gonna. Is there anything damaged on the ship itself?
Sean's going to look over the computer, like the council station, and just look for red. Like warning, damage, blinking red lights. Does he see anything?
Yeah. Not quite sure what it means, but yeah, you definitely see it.
Okay, there's a red light that's blinking. That says warning. I don't know what any of these symbols mean. Looks like if you're
Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. No, you kind of hear him like mumbling to himself of like trying to like remember like what kind of shuttle you're in, and sounds like he's trying to like mentally map out the console that you're looking at. It's like okay. So there should be 5 different sections of the console. 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and 1 in the middle.
Yes.
All right. What section is the red light blinking in?
Okay, GM. What section is it blinking in?
I mean, I'm gonna just let you pick one. So.
It's the top left. And the
Top
bottom.
left. Top and bottom left?
Top left, bottom right.
Okay, so you have 2 warning signals. Okay.
Well, this one just went on. The bottom right just started.
Okay. So the top left is probably because you hit the station. That is the proximity alert and proximity collision alert. The bottom right is life support systems, which means you're out of air.
I'm in a suit. I should be okay. Right?
For the time being.
Yeah.
All right. At least the piloting, at least like the actual thrusters and everything are intact, so you should be able to take control of the ship. Okay? I'm going to try to walk you through this, so just follow my instructions.
Oh, God. Okay.
All right. He tries to walk you through this. You may make another piloting check at a +1.
So is there a control, like a control stick?
Yeah. But it's more about you trying to get like thrusters to, you know, behave properly and everything like that as well.
Sean listens, but he's a slow learner.
He's like, no, the other one. You can go ahead and try and push that if you want.
This is not how the Force works. What is happening here with these dice? Well, that didn't help.
Jesus Christ.
Should've just
All right. Meanwhile, you're just kind of like getting more and more stressed out over the situation. And you're just like, it's not working.
This is a disaster. I'm gonna have to take my chances back on the station.
Yep. All right. So as you look out the window as you're passing by this last like umbilical point right here,
Yeah.
you can see a big red handle on the side of it that you can kind of read from where you are as like a manual override to open it. You just got to get to it.
All right. Listen, what's that guy's name? The pilot's name?
I don't remember if I gave him a name. I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't remember what it is. I didn't look at that part of the video. So we'll just call him Pilot for now, and then we'll remember his name later.
All right, pilot. I'm going to try and jump out of this shuttle and get back on the station.
All right. Going for a mobility check here. As you open up the door to try to jump out of the the shuttle to back to the station.
Sweet Jesus, I finally got a success.
All right.
So Sean's going to leap out of the shuttle, gracefully float in space, and grab a hold of that the lever.
Yeah. So you grab a hold of the handle on the side. And kind of swing around on it. And there's not going to be a roll that you need to make for this because it is, you know, fairly blatant, you know, pull to open mechanism. As you pull it down, a gust of air opens up as the door opens up, and you're able to get inside.
Comes out of breath, mentally exhausted, a nervous wreck.
Go ahead and roll air for me as well.
He just wants a drink of wine. Okay, cool.
All right. The door you find the manual option on the other side, and you close it up. Doesn't look like there's any spot to like store your suit here or anything like that. But you know, closes up, the area repressurizes, and you're able to head back into the station.
Okay. And he will walk back into the station, and this spot should look familiar to him.
Mm-hmm. So before you walk out there, I'm gonna kind of like
okay.
put you back here. Before you walk out there, you hear a lot more activity happening in the area out this direction. Um,
Oh,
meant for that one, but the other one works too. As you are pretty sure that all the noise that you made has probably stirred up uh, the hornet's nest, as it were. So proceed with the utmost caution, I would say.
yeah. So he's going to slowly and quietly kind of tug the wall.
Is he leaving the suit on?
I'm going to say no.
Okay, so you take the suit off, so you're not clunking around anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. So he'll slip out of the suit,
Mm-hmm.
wearing more than Ripley wore in Alien. She slipped her suit off.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be tugging the wall,
Okay.
listening to see if any of that activity subsides.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like it subsided. Sounds like a velociraptor.
So yeah, there is. You can hear kind of. You peek out and you don't see anything out in the immediate area, but you can definitely hear that there is something roaming around out here.
Okay. Does it sound just one of them?
Yeah, it sounds like seems to be that there's only one of them walking around right now.
Okay. And Sean has an empty pistol. And this is a computer terminal, right?
Those ones are it's an access terminal. Yeah.
Okay. Not sure how he could use that to his advantage. He's going to take a real quick peek to see if he can see anything out there.
Yeah, you don't see anything immediately in this area right here.
Okay.
You can definitely hear that it's coming in from the main room area here.
From that stairwell the blood led to? Is that right?
Oh, it's you can hear that it's coming from like the main
Oh, okay. Area.
thoroughfare area there, yeah.
I think he's going to wait it out here until whatever that thing is leaves. It's not like he's on a time. Is it gone?
I mean, you're not hearing anything.
No. All right, Sean's going to peek out again to see if he sees anything.
Yeah, again, you don't see anything over in that
Okay.
immediate area, so
Gonna quietly, slowly work his way over towards this junction.
mhm. Peek around the corner there.
Peek around the corner to look in this immediate area that in front of him.
Yeah, you don't see anything in particular at the moment.
He's
You
going
know,
to
the area looks clear.
Looks clear.
Okay. What is the eye?
The eye.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to use the access terminal, you could probably find some stuff out.
Okay.
Because right now you don't know like where really anything is, right? Just from Sean's perspective.
Yeah. Right. So Sean will go to the terminal there to see.
There was the one that you saw there, and as coming out there, you see another access
Yeah.
terminal right there.
Okay, he'll go back here because he knows it's a little bit more secure. So he'll pull up that terminal and just kind of get an overall reading of the station to see, like, what does he have access to?
Um, where does my voice keep coming out of? So, you have a little Weyland-Yutani access card, don't you? I believe.
Yeah.
Data transmitter card with corporate clearance, right? Yeah. So you're able to kind of access almost whatever you want as far as the station goes.
Okay. So can he tap into the security footage, like the cameras, as a live feed? Is that possible?
No, that is not available to you from the console.
Okay. Can he gain access to Mother?
Definitely not.
Bugger.
At least not from the console.
Right. And Mother is.
I mean, I would think the first thing that Sean would want to do would to actually bring up a schematic or map of the station itself
Mhm.
to find out where things are.
So, yeah, let's do that. And he'll type in whatever to
Okay.
pull that up. The blueprints, the floor plans.
Yeah. So the first thing comes up is obviously the deck that you're on, in which you see that the little eye area right there is the security station. And then if you have the book open, you can, see
Yes.
where all of the stuff is labeled and everything like that. So yeah, you pretty much have like access to everything as if it had words on the map here.
Okay. So he could determine then that the level deck A, which is where he believes Jukes would have been taken to, that's the fusion reactor. So essentially the engine room, right?
I mean, if that's what he assumes, I'm not going to tell you whether or not his assumptions are right or wrong.
So, but that's also where he has heard a lot of the places.
You do also know that there's B deck right before that one, so.
because we're on C deck.
Mm-hmm.
Are the lifts operational? The elevators? Can we determine that from the access point?
Yes, they are still functional.
Okay.
However, if you remember from Brendan's little tirade, they make a lot of noise.
Yes, they do. So, Hollow is on level G. Just 4 decks up.
Yeah. Well, in this case, Mother, but yeah.
Right. Sorry. It's by looking at the
Yeah.
festival. Yeah. Yeah. Could he release the docking umbilical for the station for the transport from this terminal?
Potentially.
Potentially.
If you're wondering if you can do it electronically, no. It seems that if you try to do it electronically, it seems that like it basically says like function not available or some crap like that, and you get a bunch of like computer codes and everything, and your context and Wit's context is high enough. Mother has locked that shit down.
And Mother has also locked down the comm array.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And he wouldn't have the corporate clearance to reverse that order?
Correct. You are not high enough on the totem pole.
Damn. Would he, in his mind, or out of character, would he be high enough, or would he have the access to hack into Mother?
Well, trying to hack into Mother is one thing. Just trying to access her is another.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely not something you could do from the console that you're at.
I think Sean is going to try and head up to deck G to get access to that.
All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and switch down to colony side.
Oh boy.
Good. All right.
Oh, Roll20, why do you have to take so long? Because I put dynamic lighting onto your maps. There we
Silly Roll20.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. Let's see here. All right. Can everybody see right now? Or is there anybody who cannot see the screen?
I
can see.
am. I just see black.
You just see black?
I see I see everything. Or not everything, but I see our little party there.
How about now, Scott?
No, but let me refresh or jump out and jump in, see if that changes.
Oh, I don't have vision on her, that's why.
Yeah, give me that vision.
Now can you see?
Yes.
Okay. And Jace, I think you're probably the only one who can't actually see anything, right?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you the only one who can't see anything on the screen because you don't have like a character or anything on there?
I cannot see anything.
Okay. All right. So you can watch along then.
I'll listen along. It's more like it.
Okay. All right. So the three of you have subdued your attackers. I believe. Yeah, the three actual like ones right there were aggressors. So, and the three on the floor, I believe, were victims of said aggressors. But either way, they are currently subdued, and you had Kent and Waller went off into the darkness there because Kent got taken and Waller went after her. So yeah.
Well, if our dudes or if the enemies are subdued, I'm going to go after our abducted colleagues.
Same. Also, does anybody on the floor happen to have a rifle? Because it's like pistols are great and all, but I feel like we're running into a bit of a beehive.
Sosa is still equipped, it looks like, with her rifle.
Yeah, Sosa has
yes.
a pulse rifle. I believe Waller picked up the other one as he went after Kent. So there is one, I believe there's one pulse rifle among you.
Okay. I was more or less referring to the people that we blasted earlier, but alright.
Yeah, they have pistols and or like they don't have anything with like armor piercing capability, if that is what you're asking.
Unfortunate. I already have my shotgun pistol, right? Improvised thing.
Yeah, I mean that has armor piercing on it, but you know it's a single shot slow load weapon is the only thing. Packs a punch, but
it's better than nothing. Alrighty. I guess unless if we're going to be able to loot these bodies for anything else, then I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
Thanks,
All
guys.
right.
So you guys had heard gunfire on the other back that way, and then you heard nothing. So you're not sure what the state of everybody is. You're not sure if they got killed, if they survived, what have you, or had anything else happen to them.
Well, only one way to find out.
Alrighty.
Yeah, and even though both Sharp and Ransom are
Sorry, let me move these guys over.
are you know, looking to find the other Marines, I feel like the that Sosa would be a little reckless, I guess, or like not reckless, but like emotions are driving more than good sense necessarily, as far as like she's in the lead. She's like maybe not being as collected as she should be to try to find the the fellow Marines that have been abducted.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she is like, I mean, as far as we know, the last one standing, last Marine standing.
Yeah, that
Yep.
as far as she's concerned, they've just been taken away. I mean, that you know, she has to do everything in her power to get them.
Hmm. No man left behind and whatnot.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Is there anything that we can actually see in this room? Because it doesn't seem like there's a.
Yeah, this was just kind of like meant to be the entrance area. So if you guys are actually looking right there, you can definitely see 4 unopened, eggs right in front of you.
Okay. Blasting them, yes or no?
If we've got, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd never destroyed one of these things before, but do we have like some sort of? Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe explosives might cause some sort of cave in, but if we have a flamethrower or something, I think that would be
Actually,
a new try.
let me look at my handy dandy character sheet here.
I do not believe anybody has an incinerator unit.
Dang.
Nope.
Wait, do I not have a blowtorch?
You have a cutting
No, I didn't.
torch, but that,
Wow.
Close range.
yeah, you have to be right up on that shit.
Yeah.
Mm,
All right. Well, if we've got armor piercing ammo and like a
I-
pulse rifle, we can. Or do we have like a? Do we have any like? Do we have a pulse rifle with the attached grenade launcher as in the movies?
It looks like I have at least one grenade according to my character sheet here. It just says grenade. I don't know how many or whatnot.
I feel
So
like we
that's
should say that for a special
GM.
occasion, not 4 eggs in a cave.
Indeed.
That's fair. Well, if we, I mean, I would rather not keep them. I suspect that these 4 eggs will mean or can mean at some point 4 more of the xenomorphs. So I would rather. I mean, that's what eggs do, right? So I would rather destroy them if we can. Um,
Okay.
but I don't have any grand ideas as to how to do that beyond a grenade.
I mean, bullets still work, but
No, yeah.
because it's
It's not.
not necessarily destroying the egg, it's destroying what's inside the egg.
Right. Okay. Just center of mass. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Sosa's got the automatic weapon, so I
Yep.
think that'd be easiest.
Light them up.
Fuck you,
Okay.
eggs.
Just go ahead and make a roll. I just want to make sure that you don't
Panic
use up
or
all of the ammo in it.
Yep. All right. So well, I do in fact use up the ammo in it.
Fantastic.
But
Okay.
but I do have 3 6 what hold on, let me see what my panic is first.
Well, you don't do the panic. You do the. It's the unloading of your magazine is what happens.
Oh, okay. Well, I assumed I still had to roll panic to make sure I succeeded at the thing too, even
Well,
if I
no.
don't.
So it's either it's the by the choice of the GM. It's either you just use up your magazine or you roll panic. It's not both, as far as I know.
Okay. Well, yeah. So then, in any case, I use up my stuff, but I do put all my additional stuff into damage.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much you need
Yeah.
to do as far as that goes. So,
I'm just like ah.
yep, you take all your bullets and just kind of like across the entire thing.
So it's definitely not emotionally collected right now.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
By the way, is there any? So we know that the soldiers went or the Marines went this way, but they're not on the floor here. Is there anywhere above us or any like opening or any
Yeah,
indication?
so what you see is you see what looks like smaller tunnels like in the wall.
Ah, motherfuckers.
Yeah, they are large enough for a human-sized object to fit through.
This was my hole. It was made for me.
Not human shaped, just you can. It's large enough for you to crawl through it.
GM, I got a question. So my character sheet doesn't indicate how many clips I may have had.
I'm gonna say you have 2. I'm gonna say you have 2 reloads.
So I'm down to 1 reload then because of what just happened.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks.
Well, this is probably for another day, but I mean, actually, I was thinking there's got to be some way to like switch it to like single action trigger pulls, but do we really want that? Who knows?
As far as I know, the pulse rifle is to do burst. It's lightly pull the trigger and then hold down the trigger, as I believe the is how the pulse rifles work based on what I know of them.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's my understanding as well.
All right, so I don't think we're going through those. I mean, I think it's a bad idea to go through those tunnels. I think we need to regroup, get as many of these, subdued, if there are any still alive, these civilians back up, and then we need to get the rest of the colony ready and discuss what our next move is going to be.
What are you talking about? We have to get those guys. We must know where those tunnels go to. We have some idea, right?
I'm not sure, but
Are you serious?
What you think you can do this without any of them?
I think we're going to have to.
Maybe you guys are ready to leave them behind, but I'm not.
Shit.
Well, I mean, if we had another pulse rifle or some sort of, I need something better than this revolver if I'm going to take point. But I mean, I think we are dealing with more than what the 3 of us can handle.
All the eggs are taken care of, right?
Yeah, the ones that were right in front of you are.
Okay. There's how many holes in the wall again?
You see like 2.
2.
Yeah, one
right.
seems to be a little more well traversed, maybe.
And keep in mind that since our one went after the other, I mean, I don't know. It's possible that he willingly pursued into the tunnel. I'm gonna yell at what's the name of the guy who was standing up and went after him?
So the one that was taken is Kenton. Waller is the one that went after her.
I'm gonna call for them and see if they answer.
Waller!
You don't hear anything. I mean, it could be that they just didn't hear you. There might just be too much rock between you and them. who knows?
Should we flip a coin?
These two are currently Schrodinger's Marines. They are neither alive nor dead until they are observed.
That's true. Like some other people we might name. Let's see. I mean, are there any like weapons lying around? Is there anything better than this single action revolver I've got?
I think.
I mean, as far as like
some
handguns go,
pistols.
you've got kind of the best that there is.
All right. I'd say,
We
well,
like loot the rest that are on the ground here, or
I mean, you can pick up another pistol. Like one of them has a shotgun, or one of them had a shotgun, I should say.
we'll take a shotgun. A little shotty.
I guess I'll take the extra pistol ammo. I'm not sure how many I actually have, but
So let's see.
I guess the other thing is, I mean, obviously, would like to make an observation roll just to check and see if there's any obvious evidence of,
oh no, yeah, shit, that's a good idea.
which tunnel is more likely to hold our friends.
Well, like I said, like there was observation roll not needed. I kind of already told you. Like you do see that there is one like tunnel that seems a little more worn. Like something has got something or some things have probably used this tunnel more than the other one.
All right. Well, my shotgun's cocked and locked, and certainly not a bad idea to let this thing go off in confined spaces, but Ransom will take point.
Alrighty.
Okay. You guys all have one extra reload of pistol ammo and shotgun ammo. And you guys can head in. And I will be right back because I gotta go use the bathroom again real quick.
Alrighty.
Ransom, I would say, like, even though Ransom's looking like he would take point, I think Sosa would probably, like, try to, at least, he's like, look, I'm your, you know, I got the heavy guns here. I should probably lead the front. Should anything need to be taken care of.
All right, I'll defer to Sosa on this then. Stay frosty, as they say.
It's pretty damp down here. I don't know about being frosty, but weird. Anyways,
Stay dank.
I don't know why it caught me off guard. Stay dank. stay dank memers. Stupid. Dumb.
Nice. Aren't you glad I'm here to have you guys go further into danger?
Absolutely. It's great. It's fantastic. Not gonna lie, I think we are kind of out of recoups and reconveniences because looking at the previous attempt at gathering a squad or platoon of sorts kind of fell flat on its face.
Indeed. And while it seems unlikely, if we can get any of the Marines back, that would probably, increase chances of living longer.
Hmm.
Not that I think that's going to happen, but
Hmm. Why is is so weird. Oh, son of a bitch.
What happened?
I'm just trying to figure something out. I'm messing with mocap stuff, and there are two cool clips, whatnot, for this character where they're idling a buy, and there's another one where they're actually giving the mission debriefing. But I'm trying to figure out a way to have them transition without having the origin of the character like go zoop to the next one, because
That looks
for
all
some
funky.
reason, yeah, it looks like a weird like sliding motion between them. So I'm trying to figure out how to readjust them without breaking shit. Ah. Right. Okay, cool.
Figured it out.
I think I figured something out. Not just yet, but using some cubes to kind of guide it.
Cube.
Cube.
Okay. So I'm actually going to go ahead and we're going to use one of the mind maps here because it's what I have readily available. It's going to take a minute here. Yeah, okay. All right, so so go ahead and you guys should just be seeing kind of a black screen right now, I think, right? For the most part.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Yes, sir.
So yeah, go ahead and zoom out, except Ransom. Ransom already has an icon on here.
Oh yeah, I see. I'm there.
So you guys go ahead and drag your icons down into this area right over here.
Okay. see. I'm not sure where my guy is, but
I was gonna say, did I successfully
Yeah, it's on
put
there.
mine on? Okay.
Is it not lighting up?
Nope.
Oh wait, I gotta
nope.
right. I gotta give you guys fucking vision for every new fucking map. Jesus Christ.
How dare you use dynamic lighting?
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable condition.
Good old roll 20.
That's one of the things I like about Foundry is you can just set it to the character and not have to.
Interesting.
Oops. Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna change this real quick.
I guess while we're hanging out, is anybody like, or while we're waiting, I kind of want to like do some sort of like on some other day, some sort of like fantasy like PBTA game. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's interested in maybe playing that, but I don't know.
Depends on what you had in mind. I mean, apart from fantasy powered by the apocalypse.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like I don't really love Dungeon World. I don't see a lot of value in like trying to gap that sort of story game and D&D like in terms of the mechanics. It just doesn't make any sense to me. They're kind of like oppositional for a reason, but I don't know. I might like hack something together and like maybe play test it, but I don't know. I've been playing a lot of like Baldur's Gate 2 and like I really like that. I've been vibing with that like sort of like hero's journey power fantasy that you don't really see much these days in RPGs anymore, aside from maybe I don't know like Mass Effect. But anyway, I wanted to do something, and I know a lot of people don't like the Forgotten Realms, but I have a soft spot for it. I grew up with it, so I might just do some bullshit in a different system, same setting, different system. So I don't know. We'll see. But it's just been something I've been thinking about.
I'd be potentially interested in like a single session, but probably not a campaign.
Sure, that's fair. I've also played like I don't know if anybody's played Trophy before, but it's interesting. It's kind of a story game, but it's very like it's loot and it's like a story game that also has loot and a lot of death in it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are on the map.
Yep.
You and have entered into what you assume is the lair.
Yeah.
Well, on the periphery of my vision, I see some little dots that I'm assuming could be some sort of perhaps an egg of some kind.
I mean, you can always go look.
Yeah.
Step forward.
Golly gee willikers, I sure wonder what the fuck this thing is. What we got here?
Yeah, you see 3 more eggs.
Fantastic.
Let's see.
We want to waste the rest of our ammo on these things too, or
Let's see. I've got 2 loads of my shotgun. I don't know how many. It might actually be in the book. Like how many?
2 loads or 2 shells.
So like your ammo is basically unlimited unless during your firing you roll a panic symbol, in which case the gun is then empty and then you have to reload.
Oh, is that
more cinematic approach?
Yeah, I thought that was the way it was only with automatic weapons, but
Nope, there is no ammo count on any weapon.
Okay, cool.
The only thing that like has that kind of stuff are things that are specifically like single shot weapons that need to be like reloaded each
every
time.
shot.
Yeah. Which I mean, you essentially have like, as much as you need to reload there as well, unless
All right. I say, well, I can do the honors. And actually, since it's a new session, I will also sort of feel as I'm looking at these eggs. I'm feeling around my pocket for this. You have a picture of my old ex, which was my sort of my key item, I think it was called.
Mm-hmm.
Signature item.
Your
Signature.
personal item.
Yeah. Get myself down to 5. Still more than I thought. Actually, no, it's a keychain from back in my old
Yeah.
posting. But yeah, I'll aim and fire.
Okay. Do you want to just use your story point to succeed in the action, or do you want to roll on it?
Blasted.
I mean, am I? Wait, what? What just
I
happened?
blasted them.
Oh, right.
I started blasting.
I think Nelson took the fuck out of this.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Good job, Nelson.
right.
All right. Yeah, stay mad.
Okay. Nelson.
All
takes
right,
the
hold
time.
on. Don't be going too far. You're gonna end up just running into shit that you're not supposed to. I assume that you guys are not gonna just be running headfirst into danger, so especially with like that kind of shit going on.
Story wise, I'm gonna say Sosa might try to do that, but I'm pretty sure between Ransom and Nelson, she keeps herself in check. Like whoa.
Yeah.
Easy on the brakes, or easy on the pedal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm also just kind of randomly, well, not randomly, but I'm also like placing stuff down as you get close to things.
Oh, okay. So, like in a video game, if we run fast enough before the things load in,
But yeah, so you guys are coming up to an opened area. I'll go ahead and just kind of move you guys up here real quick so you can kind of see things. Oops.
as we've been moving, have we heard any like when was it Kent went after Waller or Waller went after Kent? Waller went after Kent.
Mm-hmm.
Have we heard Waller like as we've been going down like does it sound like we're on
not
their
as
trail?
you've come in, no. It's very possible that they went in a different or it's very possible that Waller was pulling Sosa there and was just kind of chasing after without a care of where he was going or what he was doing.
Hmm.
Alrighty.
Oh, yay. More eggs.
More egg. Look at that.
Hmm.
Got one.
Let's see it. Some on our south and some on our north. You know what to do, boys.
Yep. Or here,
Okay.
I've been taking point. Why don't you go for it, Sosa?
It looks like you took. Maybe you shot this one.
I already shot this one.
I would advise conserving your pulse rifle. I'm pretty sure we might need that for big game.
Right. Alrighty.
So you guys go ahead and give me an observation check.
My eyes are peeled.
Okay. And then...
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do that. Do panic then? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wait, so do I do panic?
Yeah, if you rolled a an item there, yeah.
Oh, nice. I think is it 6 and below that nothing happens, or is
Yeah,
it
6 and below, you're fine. 7 and higher, stuff starts happening.
What did I do for 8? Or did I just drop my weapon again?
I think
Yeah, I think that's 9.
Yeah,
Twitch?
9 I believe is dropping weapon. 8 is tremble. 7 is twitch.
Gotcha. So I got a tremble and a
So, yep.
Tremble is mine, and everyone else's stress goes up by 1.
Yep. So
Oh.
because of the twitch, everybody else's stress goes up by 1.
I was just fondling my keychain. All right, but I
And
think
Nelson, your agility rolls are reduced by 2 whilst you are trembling.
Ah, how long does that last?
Till it stops.
Neat.
All right, but let's see. 1, 2,
I believe this one's
1,
taken
2,
out. already.
3, and a 1. Okay. Gonna go ahead and just kind of do a little thing here. Let me check there. Thing real quick. And it's 8. Okay.
We don't see anybody on these walls, do we? Wait, what was that for?
I was just using a sheet to roll dice with.
Oh, okay. It's like, why are you rolling my dice?
So it's funny you should ask that because
oh, hello.
yep.
How's it going?
Nelson and Ransom, you see one of these guys crawling down the side of the wall and is about to leap at you.
All right.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, where the fuck is Waller?
Mm-hmm.
all right? I'm gonna point my gun and blast that motherfucker.
I'm gonna dodge.
Oh, guys, pick a number 1 through 3.
1.
73.
All right, 1,
Are we
2,
each
3.
picking a number? Yeah, okay.
All right,
It's
Nelson's
3.
leaping at you.
What? Dodge.
Okay, let's see what's its attack thing here.
Or is it mobility?
Dodging is for mobility, yeah.
Bam. Dodge that shit.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, I see. I understand.
I'm gonna do some skeet shooting. Oh,
You indeed do not do.
Do a barrel roll.
You indeed do not dodge the.
Well,
The
fuck.
attack.
Okay.
All right. So it leaps on you, and you are grabbed. You will need to. Okay. Make a. Let's see. Okay.
Close
You need to make an
combat.
close combat roll against it.
Alrighty. 4
All
successes.
right.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it just like maybe like gets flies by, tries to get a grip and slips. Like the
Yeah, that's more or less what happens.
initiative. Close call, but
So yeah, it is right there, basically on you, but you slip away. You were currently knocked. You're going to be currently knocked prone because it did jump down on you. And then initiative proper.
Initiative. Wait, what? Mine says. Oh, wait, hold on. I remember now. Here we go.
I mean, you rolled it correctly the first time.
Wait, what? It did?
It says initiative dice roll.
oh,
It said, or it gave me that thing that was like, you wanted to send the result of the thing to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Yeah, I forgot to do that
Oh,
too.
I did that too. Yeah, but I did get an 11.
Can
okay.
you do it
Well,
again? Or
I
do you
can
want-
I can alter the numbers. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, because you need to
I've
select
altered the
your.
deal. Pray that I do not alter it any further.
Yeah, you need to make sure you select your token before you do it. Is the only thing.
Yep.
So your original one was 8.
Yep.
11.
Ransom, yeah, you got 11. I don't see your token up on here though, so let's.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you
Let's do
just
that
have to do
again.
it again. Whoa.
Ah,
Where are you going?
Tried to drag it onto the turn order sheet, so I have to select it and then
yeah.
do.
Select the token and then do the then hit the initiative button.
Oh, perfect.
There you
Same
go.
number.
Same
Oh
number,
yeah, you got the same thing. Awesome.
All right.
All right, and then I'm just gonna have to do that on here. I'll just use this one. Oh right, I actually have to have multiple tokens on here in order to like do the proper initiative bullshit.
Wow.
Because it only does
Okay.
it for once. Oh hey, it rolled the same thing for twice. Awesome. All right.
Rabid Hansen. Oh, what the hell?
I'm seeing if it actually goes through properly. Okay, it does. Cool. All right. No, it doesn't. Sort ascending wise.
There we
There
go.
we go. All right.
So anyway, I started blasting. Ah, shit.
Yeah. All right.
panic.
Take your shot.
I thought it did.
Okay. Okay. Oh, 11. Shit. Okay. That might actually stop your action.
Damn.
Yeah, 10 or above.
Is that freeze?
It's seek cover.
Oh, he's prone. Yeah, is he still prone?
He is still prone, but that just means he like scurries away. So tell me which. So you're right here. Are you going left, right, or up?
Up, because that is away from this thing, which is probably a bad idea, but he's gonna do it anyways.
All right. So you use your movement, and you can move up to like one zone away, basically. But I'm gonna say you go like half. You're prone, so you can only go like halfway. So you're just gonna go up against the wall right here. I'm gonna probably.
Okay.
So you're probably get about right there.
Okay.
All right. Next is the alien. Nelson has scurried away, but he sees a direct threat right next to it.
Indeed.
And this one's a little bit bigger than the ones that you saw before.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Wait,
joy.
what do you mean?
I wonder if they're bred for war.
They are not. That does not have a ridged dome, if that's what you were asking.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I guess we probably encountered a runner before. Maybe.
It was a scout.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
Okay.
what you do?
So I need to just keep a random sheet up so I can. Now I can move this over here. All right, it's going to be. I just need a d6 here. A 5. All right, it lashes at Sosa with its tail. Okay.
So does not have dodge.
Okay. You can't. You do have your gun, and you can attempt to block with that if you really want to.
Oh,
Actually,
yes,
you have armor too, don't you?
I do.
Okay. What's the armor rating on that stuff?
It says 5, but I thought unless they have something different, I thought Marines typically had a armor the M3 personal.
Yeah, it's whatever that's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
I'm pretty sure is 5.
Is it?
Yeah, so you rolled 5 dice and block however many successes you get, right?
No, the personal armor is 6.
Odd.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and up that to 6 then. That might have just been a typo.
Yeah, perhaps. Oh no, actually, what if I had to guess? It might have been when they were wearing the pressure suit before.
Oh yeah, probably.
But anyway, rolling. Dirt. There we go. And submit.
Nuts. Ouch.
All right. You take 1 damage.
Okie dokie. Looks like they took damage from something before, so they're down to 1 health now.
That might have just been not healing them up properly before, because they have what a strength of
3.
They have a strength of 3, and I don't
And
remember
it
them
was-
taking damage from anything. Or maybe they got shot last session.
That's what I was assuming, but I don't
Okay.
recall. So anyway, they're now
Alright.
down to 1
Well,
health.
I don't remember, so I'm just gonna say you started with 3 here, so you're
Fair
down
enough.
to 2.
Down to 2.
All right. That was its action. And that means Sosa's up.
Yep. So she's gonna take her slow action to.
Well, first thing Sosa needs to do is make a stamina check.
Ah. Okay. Oh, I got poisoned. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Probably only have so long to be standing.
Wait, do they have poison? I didn't think they had
Or
poison.
it's like the tail attack. If it
Yeah.
if it lands, it like you have so many rounds before you fall unconscious. I think.
Really? I didn't know about that rule.
Yeah, it's part of the attack.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. So
So
I
yeah,
did
so
my.
you're up for 2 rounds before
Alright.
you end up falling unconscious.
I better make the most of it then. So Sos is going to take her slow action to fire at it with the pulse rifle.
Okay.
So, attack.
Nice.
Going to put all of that into damage.
Okay. Well, I need to
Roll for its armor.
do its armor first.
Yep.
So base dice is 5 because pulse rifles have armor piercing.
Yep.
All right, it all goes through.
Nice.
Okay. And then for the fast action, I actually gave Sosa for her second talent rapid fire because I was trying to pick a talent that wasn't going to contradict anything that she would have done.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was going to give her Nerves of Steel, but I was like, that probably would have came up before. So, yeah. So rapid fire, you can fire a pistol or rifle
at a -2. Yep.
At a -2. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
All right. So firing again, and then -2.
What's the base damage for the pulse rifle?
It is 2.
2,
So,
and then you added 2 more on top of that, so 4 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So rolling again. All right, I get a hit, but I also get a panic. Let's see what the panic is. Oh no! All right. Tennis freeze.
So here's the question here.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's right. You were saying that for firing, it could be one or the other, maybe.
Yeah. Well, for Marines specifically, I think I don't know if it's on a 10 or 11 that they have that ability of just completely unloading their weapon as a panic reaction.
I do not know.
I think that sounds right, but I don't know if I can't remember where it's in the book.
It's on the Marine page, so I just need to pull up the Marines. Agent, kid, medic, officer, pilot, roughneck, scientist. And I apparently skipped them because they're probably the first one on there. Yeah, there they are.
Yeah,
okay.
It's Colonial Marine.
Yep. I
was going to say, I know they have some career talents like Overkill.
Oh, that might just be for the Overkill talent.
Yeah. Overkill is like, after a
let's
certain amount, you can basically go in a rage.
Yeah.
But in any case, I don't have any of those career talents.
Okay, yeah, it's for the Overkill talent specifically.
Yeah.
Okay. So you rolled a 10, right?
Correct.
Okay. So it doesn't quite make sense for me to go with freeze on this one since you're unloading your weapon on this, so I'm just going to say that you unload your weapon on it.
Okay. Then yeah.
All right.
So I guess
what was your total? Just 1?
Yeah, just one, so 2 damage.
Okay. Alright, let me roll the armor again. Sheet, please come here. Thank you. Oh, that one does not go through.
Curses.
Big oof.
Big oof.
Alright. And it's its turn again. So, let's see what it rolls up this time. A
Again.
5.
More tail action.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, no, it's gonna do it again. And if it hits you again, the rounds that you're up is just gonna be reduced. So
Probably gonna kill him.
Well, I was gonna say if I have 1 round left, so presuming it gets any, I would imagine I would just fall over.
Yep.
All right, and then I roll armor. Burn.
It just knows where the chinks are.
It does. The sly son of a bitch.
Yep. All right. So you take 1 damage, and instead of being like broken on anything, you'll just you won't be taking a crit or anything like that.
Just fall unconscious.
You're gonna fall unconscious as the second dose of alien anesthetic courses through your veins.
Take my gun.
Like you, yeah. So
you're right.
you fall over paralyzed.
Yeah.
All right, Ransom, you're up.
All right. I'm going to take my fast action to aim my shotgun. And I'm going to take my slow action to blast this dude.
Okay.
I'm blasted.
Ooh.
No.
There's no pushing on that, unfortunately.
Wow. Okay.
Ah, shit.
Damn.
I don't think this is going well for us.
In hindsight,
And
I
then he
should've used my
fired,
story
and he
point.
missed.
Keep forgetting about story points.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Actually, what was your last shot? Yeah, story point wouldn't have mattered for you.
yeah.
Okay. And the 9.
I think that's is that Scream?
9 is...
Drop item.
Is it drop item?
Yeah, at least the standard is. I know you've got a alternate one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if there was any context in which dropping an item makes the most sense, it's probably this context.
Yeah. Let me see what the alternate table does for this one for ranged combat. 9 is still drop. It's drop on both. So.
All right. Whoops.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that the way that this happens is like you're going in, firing on it, and it tail whips the gun out of your hand.
You son of a bitch. Mm-hmm. All right, well, I'm pretty sure we're all gonna die.
All right, top of the round.
Alrighty. I'm still
see.
stuck
How long
in
does
this,
flee actually?
Let me look.
I'm pretty sure you flee until you.
Or sorry, seek cover. Seek cover, not flee.
Cover. You must use your next action to move away from danger and find a safe space as possible. You're allowed to make a retreat if you have an enemy engaged. Your stress is decreased by 1, so if you haven't done that, you should.
Okay.
Okay,
we forgot to. Anyway,
so you can act normally. Yeah. So you can act normally at this round. However, Nelson, you hear kind of this like goopy peeling away sound.
Oh fuck no!
Nelson just ran away.
Oh no! Oh no!
Just to your right there.
Oh, I don't like that.
I mean, you could try to scoop up my gun if you can, but otherwise.
I mean, he's got his own weapon.
Oh yeah, but
Also, you emptied the clip of your gun.
true.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna open fire on that thing.
Okay.
Two successes, one stress. Do I do a panic roll?
Yeah, make the panic roll.
Fuck.
Okay. Well, so you start firing as the spider-like creature jumps out of the egg at you. And let's see. This thing's only got an armor rating of 2. So we'll see what happens here. Okay. So you fire at it. You hit. Base damage for the pistol is 1, I believe.
The improvised bolt gun is 3, but
Oh, I thought you were doing with your pistol.
oh no, I remember I grabbed the improvised bolt gun.
Okay.
Or do I not have both? Can I not?
I mean, you have
both?
both or whatever, but I thought that you were using your pistol on the same. If not, okay. So yeah, you used the bolt gun. Okay, so yeah. So yeah.
Pins to the ceiling or something.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say the reason that you drop your weapon is like when you shoot this, there's like a little drop of acid that like hits your hand and makes you drop the gun as you're like fuck.
Okay. Can I use a fast action to pick it back up?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I will do that. Did it die?
Yes. The
and
facehuggers do not have a whole
stress.
lot of
yeah,
a whole lot of health. Just gonna put it over there by the wall.
Okay. I'm going to assume that I gain a stress thing again.
Yes.
Okay. God, I love it.
All right, it is the alien's turn. And with this one,
Is it gonna drag Sosa away?
no, it has a threat in front of it still.
True.
Okay.
I tried, guys.
It's all good. There was an attempt.
All right.
You did kill us all,
it
though.
hisses. It looks at you, Ransom, and tries to stare into your soul as it hisses at you and everything like that.
I've been in this situation before. I'm going to hiss back at it.
Gain a stress level and make a panic roll.
Oh no, I dropped nothing.
Yeah, I know, right?
I just make hand gestures at it. It's like, oh no.
Okay. It would be Sosa's turn, but Sosa, you are down on the ground, currently paralyzed.
Blat.
Xenomorph goes again. Let's see if it rolls Hypnotizing Gaze 5 rounds in a row. Okay. Okay. It just kind of like lunges at you a bit and knocks you down. You know, again,
Okay.
dropping anything that you are that you have.
I already
But, you know,
dropped.
you didn't.
everything
Yeah,
I
you
had
dropped that.
twice.
Yeah. You don't take any damage.
Oh, good.
It seems to just be kind of like taunting you. So you'll get +1 stress and make an immediate panic roll again.
I'm
13. That's a big one. Let's see, 13. Come on. Okay. I'm messaging you something really quickly.
Sure.
Actually, you have a story point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Can I use the story point to negate a panic roll?
I'm gonna give you a choice here. You can spend your story point and not flee away for this, or you can just run and give into the fear.
All right, I'll use my story point.
Okay.
Had about enough of this. Had about enough of you.
Yeah, kill him.
Mm-hmm. Actually, does Sosa have a story point still, or did she use it already?
No, that was I had not used it.
Okay.
Does
Well,
it
when
manipulate-
your turn comes up again, if you are still in battle, I am going to give you a story point choice.
Wheel. All right, is it my turn again?
It is your turn.
Okay, so I guess I'm on the ground, but I can use my fast action to pull my pistol
Mm-hmm.
and slow action to light them up, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
I have a medical aid of 3. Wow. Well,
Will you? Shit.
I'm just gonna say you unload your gun into it for this one, because that
Yep,
makes the most sense at this point.
yeah.
If anything else happens on this, then actually roll it. If it rolls over 10, I'm just gonna say you unload your thing to it.
All right.
Yeah. So you unload your weapon into it. So see this thing. What's the base damage on this gun? Is it 2?
I think so. Let me check. Oh, did I? I think I might have. I guess it doesn't. It doesn't matter for the roll, but I think I had shotgun selected. No, actually, it didn't. I didn't.
It doesn't
roll.
matter.
Yeah. 1 bonus, 2
2
damage.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
actually,
So
I should have added an extra die on that.
yeah.
Can I
Go ahead.
add
Just roll the just roll the die real quick.
All right. I think
That's another success on there. Yeah.
cool.
And like in the future, just hit like the base die button.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I mean, a 6 is another success, so that can add another damage on top of that. So 2 damage, and I assume you're gonna just like add the extra damage into it, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So you just keep like, cock it back and again and again.
Yeah, it's a hammer action.
Yeah.
Fanning the hammer, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
Desperado style.
Yep, as the xenomorph is hit, let me see if it soaks any of that damage. It soaks one of those damages, but it is not enough, and it falls back toward the wall there and falls over.
Fuck you. All right. So the the facehugger is dead, correct?
Yep.
All right. So I'll do a quick check around us, make sure we don't have any other unexpected visitors, reload my weapons, and then I will, as suggested, Ransom does have actually pretty good medical training. So he'll see what he can do about getting Sosa back on her feet.
Okay, let me check something real quick. Okay, so let's see.
We'll check on Nelson, get him back up.
All right, hold on. Before that, because I had to roll its little last thing, it thrashes about and it is going to. So it got the last breath critical injury thing.
Oh.
So contorts wildly on its next initiative. It will try to kill the nearest victim, and then it dies. So
I mean,
yes. So Nelson, you get a turn. Before that, you see the xenomorph thrashing about, and it looks like it's about to just fuck Ransom's day up.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll up on it and then shoot it right there.
Okay. So your bolt gun is not loaded right now because it's a single action, so that would take your slow action to load it. But you do have a pistol.
I have a pistol, so I'm gonna take that to hit it. Damage is 1, right?
Yeah. You will have to get through its. You'll have to go through its armor, but yeah, as long as you do 1 damage to it, you'll kill it.
Attack, bam. 2 successes and 2 stresses. So how does that work?
Go ahead and roll your stress, and I'm gonna just kind of see what you get.
Stress dice or panic?
Panic, sorry.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
Come on, Nelson, get your shit together.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna say you go ahead and unload your pistol into him, but yeah, you kill it.
Neat. I guess I also increased my stress from that. But alrighty then. Nelson's gonna reload and take a breather.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, Ransom's gonna reload his weapons and pull out that med kit, Sosa's own med kit.
All right. You see an adrenaline shot in there and a bunch of like other stuff. Like you check to see if Sosa's breathing, like there's a heartbeat and everything like that. But yeah, and she just kind of looks like she can't do anything. You see her eyes kind of moving around and whatnot.
She's high as fuck. Okay. Well, I got 2 stress. But the 1, I guess that could just be for just giving her the once over. Just so Ransom would assess her condition.
Mm-hmm. You're assuming that whatever, because the wounds on Sosa are fairly shallow, but you do see some like kind of discolored
Necrotic.
residue
Yeah.
around it. Not necrotic or anything like that. It is, but it is definitely like, not her natural bodily fluid leaking out of those wounds.
Sure. That's some milky discharge. Okay. Well, he's maybe not in the best mental state to be doing first aid, but he is the only one who can. So, he's going to see what he can do about this.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that she's alive, at least.
And everybody who is conscious enough to do it, go ahead and make me observation checks.
Oh, fun. Okay.
All right, so Nelson, you can spend a story point if you want to succeed on this.
Please. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using a story point to succeed on this.
Okay. So, Ransom, as you are giving, or as you are trying to give Sosa first aid, you and Nelson, you also begin hearing the kind of like sickly, like peeling back noise from various directions around you.
Hey, what the hell? We already took care of that one.
I think it's time we bug the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no pun
Okay.
intended. We need to go.
And that's where we're going to end the session on this one.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, Ransom was just going to like jab the adrenaline needle, like, Pulp Fiction style.
I thought I was supposed to be the medic.
All right. That's fun.
What could possibly happen next?
Indeed.
Gosh.
There we go. All right. We need to up here on screen.
I'm copying and pasting. There we go.
All right. So obviously everybody gets XP for the game session. Scott, did you transfer whatever XP you had on Jukes to Sosa for like the points in between?
I did not. I wasn't sure if I could do that or not.
That's fine. You didn't have any anyway.
Oh, well, there we go. Never mind then.
Yeah. I was gonna say if you had a couple of XP, because that's more like, player XP than character XP. So, all right. Risk or sacrifice something to further your personal agenda.
I'd say I mean, going into the tunnel to find out what happened to the. I mean, we can assume what happened to the other colonists, the missing colonists, but I'd say that's a risk. Oh, there's now there's now a make roll secret button. I didn't notice that before.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. Definitely sacrificed good common sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so right now, right now everybody's probably gonna get that because in some way, shape, or form, you are working toward that that personal agenda. Risk your life for your buddy PC specifically. Nobody really did that.
I haven't jotted down, but I'm gonna say for next session, John Ransom is definitely Sosa's buddy.
Nobody's rival PC is around, so nobody's gonna get that one. Pretty sure everybody made a panic roll today.
Yep.
Yep.
Actually, I don't know. Did Sean make a panic roll? I don't think Sean made a panic roll, did you?
No, I didn't have any stress.
Yeah, so yeah, you didn't. You're the only one who didn't make a panic roll the entire time.
Okay.
Okay. Overcoming dangerous events. Yes. Nobody really made a significant discovery or revelation, because for you guys, you know the aliens are down here somewhere. You
That
kind
is
of
not
already,
a surprise anymore.
yeah. And yeah, Sean didn't really do anything to make that either. Perform an extraordinary action of some kind. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give that to Sean.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, would we consider, killing aliens as significant?
No, that's pretty much par for the course at this point.
Damn. I was gonna say it's like Nelson just casually blasting 3 eggs and then moving while y'all are debating shit. But it's like, no, yeah, it's whatever.
Sean having to make his like acrobatics and everything like that while he has like no proficiency in doing any of that. I would definitely say is an extraordinary action for the character.
Mm.
And nobody earned any money. So actually, all in all, it looks like everybody got the same amount of XP because all you guys made panic rolls, but Sean didn't. But he got the extraordinary action, and none of you guys did. So pretty much evens out. I think it's like what 4 XP for everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
I'd like to use my XP and put 1 additional point in mobility.
All right. Go for it.
I'm not sure what I should put.
You could actually put it in piloting too if you wanted, because you made a piloting roll this session.
Oh, true that.
But I mean, I guess it's not really relevant anymore because the shuttle is probably floating off into space at this point.
Yeah. I think mobility is probably a better choice.
Yep.
Who would you say is more fucked right now?
I would say you guys are all equally fucked, just in different ways. There's a big Kama Sutra going on right now. You guys are just in different positions.
Right.
I'm gonna put an extra point in range combat.
It's probably a good idea for your current situation. Does anybody else have enough XP to spend on anything?
Nope. I'm 1 short.
1 short. Okay. What about Ransom?
I mean, you can only up things or skills you failed on or skills you already have, right? But traits are things you have to actually have downtime to, or perks or whatever.
Attributes you can't raise after character creation, as far as I know.
Sure. Right, but the
talents.
Yeah.
That is how we've typically been doing it, but I guess it depends on the talent, potentially.
I was gonna try maybe I like Nerves of Steel. Nerves of Steel would be nice.
You know what? I'll let you actually grab that talent if you want, since I let you use a story point to not run away. If you want to get the Nerves of Steel talent for that, I'll go ahead and I'll let you take that.
Perfect. All right, thanks.
Talent that Jukes dreamed of, but never could have.
Mm-hmm. Everybody gets a story point if you don't have one.
All right. Because I did use that. There we go.
I wonder how Nerves of Steel would actually work on the sheet, because if you hit panic, but if you hit the panic button, I don't think it lets you.
No, it doesn't do that. You just, I mean, you'll roll the number and then we'll just -2 from whatever your total is.
Or maybe I guess you could. Can you do like? Hold on. You can do stress dice,
Uh,
like for example.
no, we'll just
Actually, no, that
we'll just get a
doesn't-
-2 from the total. It's easier that way, in my opinion.
Okay, all right, that works. Oh yeah, that makes total sense. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see how things continue to decline next week or next time.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, if there's nothing
Question.
else, I'll see you guys next time. Or do you have a
Yeah.
question?
Yeah. I don't have anything, but I know we are coming up on the dreaded, holiday times as far as scheduling goes.
Ah, yes.
I don't know if folks are, as we.
So our next
are-
game is going to be on the 20th. So if anybody has any like schedule things that they know of on that day,
I don't.
it's
think
not
so.
quite. It's not quite Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving weekend is the weekend after it.
Yeah.
So I think everybody will be okay. And then Christmas is on an off week, so we won't have game that weekend anyway.
I might be crunching for an event that is happening the next day, but if not, then it should be good.
Yeah. So like I said, our next game is on the 20th and the 4th are the next two games. So if anybody has stuff coming up, just let me know, and then we'll figure it out.
Okay, cool.
Beans.
right.
Alrighty.
I'll see y'all next time then.
Good night.
Take it easy.